man is behind bars after ramming a patrol car and then leading officers on a chase overnight. They had to throw out the spike strips. News Channel 5's Kimberly Davis is live for us at St. Thomas Midtown Hospital. Normally a hospital is where some of these stories end up, but this one actually started there, right, Kimberly?
Steve, that's right. It all started right here in the hospital's parking lot, actually, when he was busted breaking into people's vehicles, stealing their personal belongings. Someone spotted him, contacted police, and that's when that chase started and ended on the interstate. Take a look at the video. Police are telling us it all happened just before 11 o'clock last night. Officers attempted to pull the suspect over for a traffic stop. We're told he was breaking into several vehicles parked here at St. Thomas Midtown Hospital. Police say the suspect initially stopped, but then rammed one of the squad cars and sped off. The squad car was disabled, and other officers were told to be on the lookout for that suspect. Now, thankfully, that officer was not injured. North Precinct officers spotted him in the area of Clarksville Pike and Briley Parkway. That's when the chase started. Officers laid down spike strips and all four tires were deflated, and that's when his vehicle pretty much broke down and he had to ultimately surrender to officers, and that's when he was arrested. Now he's facing several serious charges, including felony evading arrest as well as aggravated assault on a police officer. For now, we are live in Midtown. I'm Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
All right, Kimberly, thank you for the update there from Midtown. Breaking news also, a teen is in the hospital after being stabbed several times. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres has been getting updates from investigators all morning long on this story. Sounds like this kid's lucky to be alive, Matthew.
Yeah, and at last check, he was still at the hospital being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. So he had enough energy, obviously doing well enough to talk to detectives who gave us the very update just a few hours ago. Now, police responded to the 4100 block of Barnes Cape Court to find a 15-year-old stabbed 3 times in the back. 3 times. It turns out that he was stabbed a few miles, about 3 miles west in the Nipper Corner area at the neighborhood near Old Hickory Boulevard and Woodland Hills Drive. Detectives saying this morning that the teen was there to buy drugs when 2 guys assaulted him. That is what the victim is saying, but it looks like there was some sort of fight during this drug deal. The suspects left, but it was later when the teen realized that he had been stabbed. We are told that a friend was with him at this time. It turns out one of the people accused of stabbing him is a teen that he already knows, hence why this is a drug deal obviously was there for a reason. Obviously, this is still under investigation. Still, things are developing, but so far no one has been arrested. Reporting live at the Midtown Hills Police Precinct, Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
All right, Matthew, thanks for the update. Officers investigating an overnight burglary at this clothing store in Antioch. This is the Bullets and Mullets on Bell Road. We're working to get more information about what may have been taken from that store. The suspect's still on the run right now. All right, in the next few weeks, around 500 high-security prisoners. What that means is killers, rapists, the most dangerous. They'll move from the CJC downtown Nashville to South Nashville. So crews are hard at work on a new project to make that area safer. Sheriff Darren Hall says this new fencing and all the measures must be completed before the transfer happens, such as a $1 million perimeter fencing for the South Nashville location, spanning more than 1.5 miles. It'll also have barbed wire on the top. They've got lights going in and cameras with a park and a greenway just across the street. The sheriff says these measures are critical.
This road here is the access into the park on the weekends, and so you'll have public on the greenways, you have public on this roadway, but we need to separate the correctional practice from what they're trying to do. Long term, it's a safer thing for everybody involved.
Those high security inmates will be there for about 3 years while the CJC downtown is being rebuilt. Around 3,000 low to medium security inmates will be staying in that South Precinct or that South Nashville facility permanently.